Good evening and welcome to Wipe Those Tears. Welcome everybody to the first show of Wipe Those Tears. Yes, it's the show where we put things in a grading system, tiers as they call it. And our special guests tonight are Mark Leota and Zach Dietrichs. And now, here is Jason Acanio and David St. Dennis. All right, welcome everybody to the show tonight. Good to have you with us here. And it is time for... What am I doing here? Okay, we gotta get this ready to go. There we are. Hey, I'm here. And welcome everybody to Wipe Those Tears. It is episode number 2, and look at this. We got our fantastic panel of people here tonight. Oh, I didn't think Danny Lewis was going to show up. I knew Brandon Bogard was going to be here tonight, so good to have you with us all. Danny Lewis is here for the first time tonight, but Brandon Bogard knows exactly what we talk about here on the show. And David needs to put his camera on because you're all going to be here looking at it. We all want to see your pretty faces tonight, no matter how tired you look, you know?
Right.
I know.
I can't because I'm on the Windows computer, and that is the one with the webcam that keeps turning off.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the object of the show tonight, folks, we'll be doing 30 NHL logos, and I'm going to put up I'm going to share the screen with everybody here tonight, so you'll see it. Okay.
If John Cena was here, he would be able to see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
Okay, you all can see the logos pretty much?
Yeah.
Yes.
When we get to the bottom ones, we'll move it up a little bit. So, but right now we're going to focus on the top rows here. Tonight is NHL logos, and we have all of these great logos here. And again, just like last week with the NBA logos, you're going to grade these logos not by the fact that they're your favorite team. We all know that, but look at the logo, really study it, and give us your grade from 50 to 100. 50 being an F, 50 to 60, 60 to 70 is a D, 70 to 80 is a C, 80 to 90 is a B, and anything over 90 is an A. Okay? So that's how we're going to play it out tonight. Good luck to all three of you. First up on the list here is the Anaheim Ducks. Whoa. And I'm going to put that right there. The Anaheim Mighty Ducks right there. And if you look at it, it's a very interesting logo. And we'll start with David St. Dennis with this one.
I'm going to give that a C. It doesn't look that much colorful, so...
Okay. No, don't change the background. Wait, who's changing the background on the football here?
Not me.
Put it back.
No, because I was going to do something. Hold on.
Oh,
The following is a public service announcement from David 3000.
Yankees suck.
This has been a public service announcement from David 3000.
Well, there you have it, folks. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Why did I feel like that was coming?
On here.
No more.
So you said a C. So what's your exact score between 70 and 80?
74.
74 for David St. Dennis. Okay, we go to Danny Lewis with this one.
I'll give that one a C as well. I think it looks pretty average.
Okay, so what do you say between 70 and 80? You got to
How
give
about
it
73.
73. Okay, Brandon, you know what's going on around here because you've been here before. So give us your take on this logo.
You know what? There's the little flapper, and the D, and the little D actually kind of matches. So, I'm gonna be a little proud with this one. 84.
84 for Brandon Bogard. All right. Well, considering this is this doesn't even look like a duck, and it's not the older logo. I don't know where they get the idea, but it looks more like a web foot. That's what a duck has, you know. But who would have thought that this was the Anaheim Ducks? Really, who would have really thought about it? Don't know. Me personally, I would give it about a 71 myself. So about a C as well. All right. So we've got the 4 scores in. We got a grand total of 304. We divide that 302. We divide that by 4 and we get 75.5. So it stays in the C tier. Very good, gentlemen.
If you think about the old logo for the Ducks, it makes you think.
Or yeah,
What?
It would have got a higher score, right?
What's this? What's that cartoon?
And the Mighty Ducks.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, that's what they were when they first, and they had the duck with the face mask and the hockey sticks like this. Yeah, it was like it had hockey sticks crossing and everything else. We'll show you that logo. These are the newer update ones, of course. Okay, we go to the next one. It's the Phoenix Coyotes, as you can see. Very interesting coyote there. We'll start with Danny Lewis this time.
That's a tough one. It's more it's more creative of a logo than the last one. Why don't I give it a B?
Okay, so exactly what score between 80 and 90?
Can it be 80?
You want to be 80? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, 80 for Danny. All right, Brandon.
It definitely looks like it's ready to go, ready to battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually give it a 94.
94 for Brandon Bogard. Very good. All right. And David, what do you say?
83.
83. No explanation for that. He's just going right into it. 83. Well, I agree with Brandon. That coyote looks intimidating. He looks like he's just ready to pounce on anything he can get his hands on, and he's ready to howl at the moon. And oh yeah, that just says Phoenix Coyotes. I'm going to give it a 92. 92. And we've got a grand total of 349. We divide that by 4, and we get a grand total of 87.25. So that goes in the B tier. Phoenix goes into the B tier. Not news of the weird. Will you stop it? Ruining my show like that. Okay, we go down to the ever popular Boston Bruins. And this time we'll start with Brandon Bogard.
Let me see this because I'm trying to see every single other.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to move it down this way?
Oh no. I'm trying to look at the history of every logo here.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you guys can use some cheat sheets if you want to see a comparison of what it is. Go right ahead. There's no rule that says you cannot look at older logos to get a difference of opinion. That's not against the rules in this show here. All right. So you're feel free to compare, make some differences. That's why we're going to be scoring it a little bit differently, because these are newer logos for today's decades. But of course, you're looking at stuff from back in the 60s and 70s, possibly, or the 50s. So these are the newer logos, but yeah, there are older logos that the teams had. So Brandon, back to you as far as what you've seen on the Boston Bruins.
I'm questioning why it would just be around a circle with all these yellow extra stripes there, wheel stripes.
Mm-hmm.
This is more of a combination with with kart racing and baseball.
Uh-huh. Well, the circle indicates the puck. So if you're thinking in terms of hockey, this could be a puck and not such a basketball. So that, I'm not trying to sway your answer a little bit, but I'll let you know that is a hockey puck, actually. So anything with a circle in it, it might look like a basketball, but with the spokes. But there really shouldn't be anything basketball-ish about these logos tonight.
So now knowing that it sort of is hockey puckish, and it seems like a pretty classic logo, even though this is the current one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it.
Sorry.
Whoa.
You all right?
Okay. I'm going to give it a 73.
73 for Brandon Bogard. Now we go to the man who knows so much about Boston. It kicks him right in the caboose. David St. Dennis, what do you say about this one?
This is a pretty good logo here. We got the B for Boston right in the middle with the yellow around it. I'm gonna say 90. I'm gonna say 90.
90 for David St. Dennis. Okay, Danny, you're up.
We'll give it a 75.
75 for Danny. He's very quick with his answer on that. Knowing that this is the newer logo, like David said before, but again, what Brandon said also kind of, you wouldn't think that this was the Boston Bruins logo unless you were a diehard Boston fan. And if you had a chance to look at the older logo, yeah, you could possibly see something a little bit different that would have caught your eye.
Danny, I said
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah, right, for sure, though. But the same thing concept goes. There's like, what are you doing?
I was trying to make another brand.
658. What the heck is that all about? I don't know, man. But I personally, if I saw the older logo, and I think I probably would be able to realize that it was. But I knew that this was the Boston Bruins because it's been around for the last 10 years. They need to change, probably get a newer logo. So I'm going to say 85. 85. All right, we've got a total of 323. We divide that by 4, and we get a grand total of 80.75. So the Boston Bruins go into the B tier for B for Boston. All right.
That's
All
good.
right, next up is the Buffalo Sabres. Now, looking at this one here, we start this one off with David St. Dennis.
I'm gonna say 50.
50.
Doesn't look anything too special.
50 for, oh, wow, okay. All right, Danny, maybe you got a difference of opinion on the Buffalo Sabres here for this logo.
I'll say 60.
He's going a little bit higher with 60. Okay, Brandon, now from this point of view, what do you have to say about the Buffalo Sabres?
I don't know what is with the swords. Like
Sabres, saber sword. That's what the swords represent. The buffalo is up there. What the?
Danny.
Oh, shut up.
Ryan, I'm promoting Walgreens. It's not a sponsor. Oh, for
That
crying
doesn't make. Wait, make sure to help customers keep their job. That doesn't make any sense. You mean employees?
Sorry.
He can't even get it right, let alone put it on the display.
Yeah.
all right, we can actually go a little higher, 82.
82 for Brandon Bogard. Interesting. Okay. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Buffalo Sabres. I like that team, but I like the Buffalo, not so much with the swords. I like the Buffalo right in the middle. It stands out. This thing looks like it got cramped between two swords, and it looks like it's going to have buffalo steaks for dinner, I just don't. The Sabres look like it's just going to cut up the buffalo. The poor thing looks like it's just going to be roadkill after it's all said and done. I'm going to say 65. I just don't like to see knives cutting things like that. So 65.
Is that better?
All right, we got a grand total of
I love
257, and we divide that by 4, and we get a total of 64.25. So that actually stays in the D tier. Wow. It wasn't an F, but it was close. All right. Next up is the Calgary Flames. Calgary
If you can
Flames.
try, if anyone can say it faster.
I know, right? We start this one with Danny. Big C.
Let's try 70.
70 for Danny. All right, Brandon.
I like the flames, but I don't know.
I don't know. Kind of makes it a little intimidating, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Brandon.
I wish there was a little more detail with this one. I'm gonna go 64.
64 for Brandon Bogard. And if David would get his hand out of his pocket and stop taking the lingo off and rate this Calgary Flames properly, what do you have to say, Mr. Know-It-All?
I'm going to say 65.
65 for David. Okay. Well, the Calgary Flames are a very good team, I must say. The C stands out. The C looks like its ass is on fire, really. Why are we promoting lingo? What is with this?
Why not?
Why not, right? Sure. But I mean, it looks like a half-eaten donut with flames coming out of its butt.
Wow.
That's really harsh. I mean, if you want to eat a donut on fire, a half-eaten donut, let alone anything else, I'm going to say,
Danny
I can think of
Emo-
one character
Danny
who would
Emo-
eat that.
yeah, 61 is what I'm going to give it. We
Danny
got a
Emo-
total of 260 divided by 4. We got 65, and it stays in the D tier. Wow. We have no A's and no F's. So far, we've got kind of like a tale of medians going on here. We now look at the Carolina Hurricanes. We'll put this up here, and we'll start with Brandon Bogard with this one.
Okay. What was that?
I don't know.
Oh.
That doesn't come from me. That's coming from David. I don't know what he's doing. Have no idea. But what do you think about the Carolina Hurricanes?
That is one crooked oval. Don't get me wrong. You got the like symbol of a hurricane.
Right. Yeah.
But it seems like some giant monster or some giant dinosaur came up and just like it's like
Wow.
I feel bad for that logo.
Yeah.
I gotta give I mean it was a good attempt, but I give it a 56.
56 for Brandon Bogard. Now we go to David St. Dennis with the Carolina Hurricanes.
69.
69. Not quite a 70, but he gives it a 69. And now, Danny?
Well, when I first saw it, I actually thought it looked kind of cool, but after hearing Brandon's thoughts, it convinced me otherwise. That's 62.
62 for Danny. All right. Well, this is the Carolina Hurricanes, and it looks like a hurricane, but I just don't understand the black and red just kind of like there, but the eye kind of stands out. It gives me a little bit of and I finally can make out the eye. Sometimes you really can't make out the eye, even in a hurricane on a weather map sometimes, because it's so not deformed or it's not well defined or something of the sort. So in this case, I like it. It's got a lot of things going for it. So in this case, I'm going to give it an 80. An 80. Oh, we have a grand total of 267. We'll divide that by 4, giving us 66.75. That is a D. Oh, boy. Tough panel tonight, folks, on the NHL logos, but that's the way it goes sometimes. You're not going to get these A's and that. We have yet to see an F score. And we see a big hand from Danny. There you go. Next
I had
up
to
is
adjust my camera.
Next up is the Chicago Blackhawks, and this time we'll start with who we got over here. Oh, we got Danny Lewis to start this one off. Yeah,
Is that still their logo?
that is still their logo.
Yes.
That logo has not changed. That is one of their original logo is the Blackhawk. Yes.
That's interesting because we all know the Cleveland Indians, they had to change their name, and
The Redskins too. Yep, the Washington Redskins had to. And the only one I think that didn't have to change also was Florida State Seminoles.
Well, I'll say 65.
65 for Danny. All right, Brandon.
Oh.
And a side profile of the man. I like it. It almost looks like you. there for a minute there.
I think he should ask that Care Bear on the door what he thinks.
That's
That's-
my laundry
That's
basket.
Good Night Bear, I guess. That's that. Yeah, that's not Grumpy. That's Good Night Bear.
His name is Nighttime Bear, and it's not an actual bear. It's a laundry basket.
Oh,
Nice.
we just saw the Care Bear up there. That's all.
Yeah, it's just attached.
Yeah. But I realize it's not Grumpy Bear. It's Night Bear or Good Night Bear. Yeah,
Nighttime.
Nighttime Bear. Yep. But anyways, you're
If you wanna represent a name like the Chicago Blackhawks
yeah.
with this man, man, no chance. 52.
52. Oh boy. Okay, David, you're up.
420.
420. No, we can't give it that.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
You're not. It's not 420 friendly. Sorry about that. He's not been smoking. Sorry.
Danny will do that after his parties.
You mean that is the parties. After the parties, I'm
Yeah.
too stoned to do nothing.
That's what happens when he gets to the basement too long, man. There's a party in the basement every other day, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna say 45.
Well, it's 50 or above. Yeah, so
Oh, I'm sorry.
you know, 50.
Yeah.
You're gonna give it a 50.
All
All
right.
right. Can't go anything lower than a 50. I mean, boy, gee whiz, if we could give it a 45, we would, really. You guys are really harsh on this logo here. I love it. Chicago Blackhawks is one of my favorite teams. But again, we're not voting it on favorite teams. But if I had to look at this logo and I thought it was very well artistically, from an artistic point of view with the feathers and it says Blackhawks on it, we're going with 86. For me, oh boy, you guys are really harsh. We have a score of 253. We divided by 4 for a grand total of 63.25, and it goes in the D tier. Oh, boy. All right. Well, next up is the Colorado Avalanche. We'll put that up there. And this time we start with Brandon Bogard.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is he doing? He's giving him the screen tonight, folks. This will be a first.
So, okay. So there's the little A. The Avalanche is like filling in that little thing.
Mm-hmm. Crossbeam, yeah, but it looks like Santa Claus's mustache.
Actually, no, it does not.
Well,
Not in my eyes.
That's my opinion. I'll wait for that one,
I don't know why it's swirling though. If I could just get rid of that top there and just keep the rest of it, it probably would have been a little okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 77.
77 for Brandon Bogard. Okay, now we go to David St. Dennis with the Colorado Avalanche.
75.
75. He right now knows what he wants on it. And now Danny.
I'll give it a nice 70.
And a 70 for Danny. All right. The A on there is interesting. Like I said, it looked like Santa Claus's mustache, or part of it. Santa Claus never had a straight mustache anyway. It looks like it just kind of went all over the place. The A looks like it's half covered with the snow from this point on over here. Because we got a lot of the A showing here and a little bit up here, but we don't know what's going on. Maybe the A is naked or something. I have no idea. Colorado Avalanche is one of those teams I don't like anyways, but that's not the point. Point I would say would be that it's just too much snow. Too much snow on that. But an avalanche, that's what it is. Basically snow running down a hill. on the mountain. So the A represents the mountain, and the snow is coming down the mountain. But in this case, it's just a major turnoff for me. 65. 65. We have it now. Grand total of 287. We divide that by 4. We get a grand total of 71.75, and that's a C. So it stays in the C tier. Okay, gentlemen. Next up is the Columbus Blue Jackets. And this time we go to David St. Dennis.
Okay. Okay. I like the style. I like the star, the blue background.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give it a 93.
93 for David. All right. Danny, what about you?
Yeah, I like the red, white, and blue aspect. Let's give it a 85.
85 for Danny. All right, Brandon, what do you say about the Columbus Blue Jackets?
As much as I like to like it with the colors, I'm afraid this one is kind of like trying to copy off of the next one we're about to discuss.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
66.
66.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, 66 we have for Brandon. All right. Yeah, this one is Columbus Blue Jackets. I've seen them play just kind of like, out of the blue, but the whole logo itself looks like Wonder Woman's new logo, basically. Looks like a, red, white, and blue with real patriotic. Almost looks like the Columbus Patriots, if you wanted to put it that way. I would give this about an 88. 88. Okay, so we've got a grand total of 332. We divide that by 4. We get 83. So that means that the Blue Jackets go into the B tier. All right. Okay, the next one up on our list is the Dallas Stars. So we'll put that one up. Can everybody see it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Dallas Stars, and this time we'll start with Brandon Bogard.
This seems very simple, and honestly, this actually represents what this is. It's very simple, very detailed. You won me over, Stars. I'm giving it the full 100.
Oh, 100 for Brandon Bogard. He is convinced. All right, did David come back yet? Not yet. Okay, so we'll go to Danny Lewis for this one.
Let's go 76.
And Danny says 76, a little bit less on the Kiki side. Dallas Stars, yeah, definitely, Brandon. I do agree with you that it shows everything that the logo has. The Dallas, the big D, with the big star in the background, like the border. The green doesn't overtake the black or the white. And I give it a 98. 98. I don't know. 2 points giving me it for 100. I don't know why, but just for some reason. And we're still waiting on David St. Dennis for his outlook on this one. In the meantime, why don't we have a little accordion music from our friend Danny Lewis?
Are you serious? Okay.
I am really serious. Entertain us for a little bit here. Maybe play the Think music from Jeopardy or something. There he is. Take it away, Danny Lewis. Hey, bravo. Yeah. There you go. Yep, and still the man has not returned yet. How about Flight of the Bumblebee?
No. That's funny.
Is our man from Boston?
I don't know. I thought he went to the bathroom. Yeah, I know, right? Well, he is the CEO. He can take a break whenever he feels like.
That's not what I'm asking.
I'm back.
All right.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, David, you are up with the Dallas Stars. We've got everybody, including my score, but we're waiting on you. So, what would you give the Dallas Stars, which is this one right here?
Well, it's my green. My favorite color green is on it. I like that. So, and the D, first letter of my name, of course. So I'm gonna give it a 95.
95. Look out, brother. Whoa. 369 divided by 4 for a grand total of 92.25, and it's a big A for the D's. Look at that. That's our first A tonight, gentlemen. Congratulations on getting an A for that team logo. Now we move on to the Detroit Red Wings. Now this one really kind of hit a lot of the interesting way here. This time we'll start off with David with this one.
Is that the one next to the C right there?
It's this one right here.
Okay. It's a cool color right there. I'll give it a 78.
78 for David. All right, Danny. Detroit Red Wings.
It looks kind of like a piece of ham. Like it's tasty. Like, oh, I just want to grab that in.
I've never had a Detroit ham before, but then again, it was the first, you know.
Yes. It's easy on the eyes. Let's go with 76.
76. Oh my God, 2 points less than David. All right. Now for Brandon Bogart's illustrious, interesting concept of the Detroit Red Wings.
So I'm gonna guess like in the wings there, it's the circle is supposed to be the hockey puck.
I can answer that and say that if you think of Detroit as the Motor City, think of it as not just a wheel, but it also could be the hockey puck. It also could be a wheel. It looks more like a wheel because of the fact. What the heck, man? The Be Real app today. What the heck? We get sponsorship here. What is this?
We have sponsors.
What the hell is even Be Real?
Be Real.
You don't know what you guys don't know what Be Real is. Let's explain the fuck. It came out last summer, and it's an app where you post what you're doing every day. And,
oh God, I wouldn't want to be doing that. I'd be like, wake up in the morning, gargle, and then do something else. But
Oh man.
okay, so now that Brandon's had a little time to kind of like scope this logo out.
Yeah, the circle is a little bit too detailed. I'm gonna go 71.
71 for you. Okay. You all kind of give it kind of a C in there. The Detroit Red Wings been around for a long time. I hate them. Can't stand their team, can't stand their logo. But I do like the fact that they are.
I can't stand their aggressiveness.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, even if we were voting on that, which we're not, but the same thing applies. I do like the fact that they included the Detroit motor wheel in there. And the wing kind of just like stands out, but it's so much red because they call it the Red Wings. That it just overbears me on the red with the white there. So a lot of red, not enough white. I would give it a 75. 75 gives it 300 right on the paw. So that's, of course, a 75 average. So it stays in the C tier. Okay, we now go to the Edmonton Oilers. And we'll put that right up there for everybody. And this time we go to Danny Lewis.
Let's go with 80.
80 for Danny. All right. Brandon?
I just noticed after looking this up, this one has not changed at all.
Yep. Have you noticed something too about the Canadian logos? They don't really change that much because the people like it. It's the people I would think that would vote it in for whatever the sake of it, you know? So in this case, the Edmonton Oilers have been around a long time. So, yeah.
So in their respect, I'm going to go 83.
83. Okay. All right, David. Edmonton Oilers.
I would say 63.
Wow, 63. Okay. Yeah. We all can agree that this is an older logo, regardless of the fact that the newer logos are kind of like total, but I like the fact that the drop on the above the Oilers is there, kind of gives you that, looks like a oil drop, and the Oilers looks like it's kind of just fading into oil. Wonderful contrast on the there with the what they call shadowing or the reflection of the letters into the bottom of the hockey puck. Yeah, I mean, this is a great logo in all of its glory for me, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to give it about an 89. 89. Wow. 315. We divide that by 4 for a grand total of 78.75. It stays in the C tier. Wow. We had a little bit of a mixed opinion on that one, folks. Okay, now we're going up to the Florida Panthers. And we'll start with Brandon Bogard with this one.
Okay. So we got the Panther.
Mm-hmm.
And we got where they're from.
Right.
Even though they're only one of two hockey Florida teams.
Right.
There's a nice shield around the Panther.
Uh-huh.
And if you look at a much closer image, you'll it's the Panther's eyes.
Yeah.
They are red.
Mm-hmm. Rage. Mean. Yep.
So this is right in the A tier for me.
Mm-hmm.
94.
94 for Brandon Bogard. Okay, David. Florida Panthers.
All right. Decent logo with the Florida. I'm gonna say 67.
67. Okay. All right, Danny, you're up.
72.
72. All right. Now, me being from Florida, don't really like the Panthers that much, but I mean, compared to the Tampa Bay Lightning, I mean, they're a team that can go either way. But now we're looking at this logo. I mean, this Panther looks like he's ready to pounce, just like the, just like the wolf, just like the coyote. It has mean, it has tough. The blue background with the brown and that red just sticks out. Everything perfect. I give this one a solid 100, based on all of the artistical designs of the logo. 333 is what we've got for a grand total. We divide that by 4. We have 83.25. So the Panthers move up to the B tier. Wow, look at that. 1A, 4 Bs, 4 Cs, and 4 Ds, no Fs. We now come to the next one, which is the LA Kings. And this time we'll start with Danny Lewis.
That's how about a 67?
67. Oh boy. Harsh judge on that one. Okay, Brandon. LA Kings.
There is a crown there, so it does represented, but it's inside a shield like the Panthers.
Yep.
You just have to look at it very closely.
Mm-hmm.
88.
88. Okay. David?
I'm gonna say
Excuse me.
No problem.
90.
90?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look it out. LA Kings, like their team. You know, they're kind of like, you know, come and go. They play hard when they want to. Based on the logo, you know, what? What are they? What? Are they La Lu, La Le, La La, Slays, Los? What do you know, Los Kings? You know, they could do it that way too. Like the crown.
What the heck are you? What? Lala what?
LA, you know, La Lu, La Le, you know. The way I look at it is it's like LA what? LA Law?
LA Law? Yeah.
LA Law.
I'll admit, when I first heard LA, I had no idea it meant Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah. See, that's again. See, I got you thinking about that one, right? See, that was the whole idea. It's like LA what? La Lu, La Le, La Lo, you know. So,
La Cucaracha?
Cucaracha, La Kokomo,
Lady Kings.
gravy trains on Bootywa and everything else. There's colors, you know, black and white, perfect. Look like panda bear colors to me. I would give that. But as far as the LA, I mean, I would say if they put Los Angeles and it's really in script, I think they could fit that in there. If they kind of like up their logo a little bit, the white could have been with the black, could have been Los with the black background, and then the Angeles would be right down in the middle there, somewhere in the middle to kind of separate it too.
I wish there was a website where you can recreate the logos, you know?
I don't. Well, you know, these are the logos that they came up with today for them. I'm going to give it an 87.
Today.
Well, no, not today, but these are the logos that they currently have, like I said. So we now have a grand total of 332. We divide that by 4 for a grand total of 83. So the LA Kings get a B. Ha! Wow. All right. Next.
Oh, wait. You know what? What I just realized?
Yeah.
How many are there? Are there 31?
Well, let's see. We've got 5, 9, 13, 14, and then 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. There's 31.
Yeah, so there is 30. Uh-oh.
There's an extra team because it's the Vegas Golden Knights are the newest one. They're the newest.
No, they're not. The Knights are not.
Oh, no, it'll be the Seattle Kraken, and I don't see them in there. You're right. There is Seattle Kraken in there. So there would be 32 teams. Unless that was the Seattle Kraken right there. That might be the new logo, but I highly doubt that.
Wow, that stinks.
Can
I
you
guess
double check that thing if
before
that's
the
the logo?
Kraken came along.
Yeah, that they should have been over in this area right here.
Can you double check, Danny, if that's the right logo? Can you Google
For what,
search
the
it?
LA Kings?
Is that right, Jason? Is that
what this one?
What logo? You're missing.
The Seattle Kraken. That's the one we're looking for.
Okay.
Put
Okay.
that one there. I guess it's because it was fairly new. They've only just recently started this season, I think, right? Yeah, no, they played last year, didn't they?
Yeah.
Now the Seattle Kraken looks like an S logo now.
Yeah, but what is this one here with the leaf and the two leaves and the grain? That's not the Toronto Maple Leafs because we have that one here and we have Vancouver, Vegas, Washington.
There it is.
So what's this one?
Maple. Okay.
I have it up now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's in the screen.
Yeah, that's the Seattle Kraken. That's the new one.
Okay. Put this back
Wouldn't
up.
know how to add that to our tier list or to our list down here in the bottom. But let's go ahead. Let's get going on here and moving on. We have the Minnesota Wild next, right here.
Okay.
So we'll start with David on this one.
I'm gonna say
What was it again?
Minnesota Wild.
I'm gonna say 60.
60 for David. All right. Danny?
Yeah, same way, 60.
60. All right. And Brandon?
So it doesn't look like that one has changed either.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you got your. I'm guessing it's like some kind of animal, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know. And it's in the forest. That's probably where you would consider wild to be.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it a solid 80.
Solid 80. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of things going on in here. I don't see a wild at all. I don't know. It's kind of deceiving. But if this is supposed to be the Minnesota Sun, I have no idea what it looks like. There's something going in front of it. It looks like a wild man's tribe or something, like a mask. But I really can't, figure it out what is going on with that one. So I'm going to say 55. Whoa. All right, 255 divided by 4. We get a grand total of 63.75. Goes in the D tier. Oops. Okay, we'll put that down in the D tier. And next up is the Montreal Canadiens. Now, this is a logo that's been around. I think this is their original logo here, guys. So we'll start with Danny Lewis on this one.
Let's give it a 79.
79. Okay. Brandon, what the hell was that?
It's gonna be Mario number 1.
Get out of here with those sound effects, you knucklehead. Oh my God. Low.
So what did you say, Jason, that was the original?
Yeah, the Canadiens one, yes, is an original one. I don't think they've changed it at all. Maybe have updated the colors a little bit, the borders, and man, it gave it a fresh look. But that is the original logo.
As far as I'm looking at, not true.
Really?
Yeah. It was in 1910.
Wow.
And it was actually more simple.
Okay. But this one's been around a long time, though. So 1910 to compare to where it was,
What is with the H in the middle of the C?
Everything is like a French Canadian. I don't know the H. Let me go ahead and give you the history of why the H is in there. See ya.
All right.
Why is the H in the Canadians? Oh, what does the H in the Canadians logo stand for? It's the H stands for hockey, not habitants. A popular misconception. According to the NHL.com, the first man to refer to the team as the Habs was American Tex Rickard, owner of the Madison Square Garden in 1924.
Madison Square Garden.
So the C represents the club, and the H signifies hockey. Montreal Canadiens Hockey Club. There you go. I thought it was French or something else, but the Habs, they would that's their nickname is the Habs. The has-beens, So that's the answer to your
the
question.
C, I don't see a club.
The C is the not only the Canadians, but this is the C right here.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just saying I see more of a magnet.
Oh, you like a horseshoe? Yeah.
Yeah, something like a horseshoe. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give it 63.
63. Okay. And David.
64.
64. Okay. Now, like you said, the Canadians been around a long time. Like you said, if this was the original logo was probably more simplified than that. This one seems a little more confusing. I kind of like this one. Kind of just, gives it a real nice look. Clean with the H. Yeah, it looks like the horseshoe was eating the H.
A little bit.
I'm having a happy horseshoe for dinner, man. I'm having an H for dinner, man. What are you having, So in this case, I'm going to give it an 85. 85. What the heck is that? Oh, that was the C. Okay.
Yeah, and it's changed from overtime.
Oh, wow. That.
C is for cookie.
Oh,
It's
my
good
goodness.
enough for
It's
me.
like Chinese.
Oh, actually, Danny, I have a better voice.
I love it.
For cookie, it's good enough for me.
Oh,
See?
God.
Good enough for me.
I don't understand the A in there
I don't
now.
understand the A in it either, but yeah.
There it is.
There's the one that yeah, and now then and the H looks a little more that's the one that they've
Oh, took away the blue here. Brought it back now.
Brought it back. Still a little unchangeable. 1926 to 1932. Wow, they really did change a lot over it. Wow. Holy cow. 1957 to 1999. And now 2000 to the present. Wow. That one looks like a boxed H. H box. Holy cow. All right. But the one that they were really looking at, Mary, was this one here, 1933 to 1947. This was the one that they showcased. 291, though, divided by 4 puts it at 72.75, which is a C. So it stays in the C tier. Okay, we now go next up to the Nashville Predators. And this time we'll start with Danny Lewis.
Okay, that's a.
Wow, Danny.
Not your average Nashville Predator, but again,
Let's go. I'll give it let's give it an 81.
81. All right. And Brandon Bogard.
I'll say this. It actually looks much better than the original one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Fang, I mean, damn, look at that Fang.
Looks more like a snake.
It's a predator, so
yeah.
That's what a snake can be, a predator.
That's true. You're right about that. Could be my fist with a big fang, like this.
Yeah, but it looks much more better than the original because the original, almost looks the same. It looks more detailed and I don't even know. It's like it's trying to be in a silver way. So with this one here, I'm going to give this one a 92.
92. All right. And now we go to David St. Dennis for the Nashville Predators.
Oh man, I think I'm going to a cave right now.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm in a cave here, folks. And I'm going to say 80 for this one. Number down is cave here.
Hey, do me a favor. When you're down in that cave, bring back a stalactite, please.
Oh, I'm not in a cave right now. I just left this, so yeah.
Go back to your cave, you bear. All right, Nashville Predators for me. I mean, the thing looks like a fist. Well, now, see, that's more detailish. I like the older logo too, Brandon. You're right. The teeth more stand out more, and they got more like,
Well, no, I said I like the current one because it's a little.
Oh, you like the current one, huh? I don't. I like the one from from the 90s to the 20s before they changed. I think
Well,
a lot
that
of
one doesn't look like a Fang anymore.
no. But I mean, I like the older one myself. So in this case, considering you're showing me the older one, the newer one just doesn't impress me. So I'm gonna say 61. All right, back to that, and we got a total of 314. We divide that by 4, we get a total of 78.5. That puts it in the C tier. All right, next up is the ever popular New Jersey Devils, my team.
Boy.
This time we start off with Brandon Bogard. So this is the one we're looking at. Now, let me give you a little background on this because I know a lot about these guys. Been around since 1982. They had some green in the older logo. This is the newer one. So just to kind of give you if you want to look it up, that's fine. But I can tell you, it had some green in the older logos.
They did.
I know I was right.
This one, the actual design line came out in 1982,
which was the inaugural year. Bring it up, please, Brandon. Show everybody what we're looking at so they get an idea. Because maybe there's somebody that can relate to the old logo of the Devils. Yep. Oh, very good. See, they didn't even have the Devils in the what do you call it? Until they were called something else.
The K something.
Looks like the KC something.
Oh.
Let's see. Devils logo. Let's see what the let's see what it says here. Yeah, they didn't. Like I said, they didn't get there till 82 with their logo. But what were they in 74? So let me see what they were named in 74.
Kansas City Scouts.
Aha! We've got a name for them. Okay, very good. And then, so then the C and the Scouts were there. So up until they were the Kansas City Scouts for 8 years, before they went to New Jersey.
Huh.
Interesting.
Well,
so we'll start with you on this one. Here. Go back to the share screen.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. All right, thank you, David. Appreciate it. Okay. So it's right up here.
So this is the N and the J with the Devil's Oar. I didn't think they would go pretty well, but they handled it very well.
Mm-hmm.
And it is definitely behind like a hockey puck, you would say. I'm trying to decide.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm going to give it 83.
83 for Brandon Bogard. And now we go to David. Wakey. Poke.
I said 72.
72 for David. And Danny.
Let's give it a 70.
70. All right. So you all know I like the Devils. I'm not going to deny it. It's my team. It's always been. From the artistic point of the view, this is spot on, Brandon. Like Brandon says, they nailed it. I didn't like the green. I'm glad they got away from the green after 86, and they decided to make it red, black, and white because their road colors are red, and they sometimes wear a black jersey for their home or for whites for that matter as well too.
Sure.
So even though I like the team and I got to go for them, I'm going to go with 99 because I know, right? It's just like 99. What's preventing it from 100? I don't know. 324 divided by 4 gives it an 81. It stays in the B tier. Doesn't even get to the A's. All right. We now go next
to our two New York teams.
Yep, the Islanders.
This is my reaction. This is my reaction when you said 99.
Jesus. All righty. And thank you very much for that wonderful sound effect there. So we'll start with Danny Lewis with this one.
How about oh gee, 70? Yeah, just 70.
70. Okay. All right. Brandon Bogard, what do you say about the Islanders?
All right, so this one, it started actually 1973, they 3 to 1995. Then they gave it up from 1995, 1997. Then they went back to it in 1997.
Right.
My birth year, by the way.
Yeah, they had the Seaman or the Fisherman from the island, which was like a special year. Didn't last but one season. Everybody wanted this traditional logo back.
And when they went back to that, rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
the blue around this whole thing, it kind of represents like the oceans with the orange being the island.
Right, Long Island. Yep, this is Long Island. And you got the hockey stick on the Y. Yep.
Honestly, though, you probably can't even tell what island this is supposed to be.
Well,
Islanders might be a little crammed.
Well, the Long Island is broken up into two counties, Nassau and Suffolk. But they do play in Nassau. But they represent the whole of Long Island. Mm-hmm.
76.
76. Okay. David, you're up.
Well, this is what I have to say about this team. Because it's New York, so I'm going to say 50.
50. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Ouch.
All right. Being this is like my second favorite team or my third favorite team out of the group of the 30 teams, and basically am from New York, but not from Long Island. I was supposed to be following the Rangers, but I'm from Queens, so it's close enough to Long Island, and you follow it that way because you don't want to kind of give anybody an unfair advantage. From an artistic point of view, this is a perfect logo. This has got everything. It's got the beautiful white with the NY, beautiful blue, the orange, and the Islanders kind of sweep it up, and you got the hockey stick going that's ready to knock the puck into the goal. This one's going to be 95. 291 divided by 4 for a grand total of 72.75. It gets a C. Oh, boy. Wow. Thank God for my 95, Phew. Okay. New York Rangers are up next. Here they are. And this time we'll start with Brandon Bogard.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Take it away.
All right. So, Rangers. When I think of Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what anyone else thinks of, but I think of aliens.
Okay.
Or like Buzz.
Buzz. Okay. Oh yeah, Space Rangers. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
Hockey. What the heck?
You get right out of one of those freaking Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Oh my God. Play that again, please. I thought that was freaking hilarious.
That's how hockey fight should be. It says fight on the soundboard title for that one. So, that's it. Yep. And then,
Wow. I gotta get that sound effect.
Oh my god, that got me.
That one just came out of left field, friends. Oh my goodness. Well, Brandon, we're still waiting for you to score.
I am playing the cuckoo bird.
Jackpot now. We got cuckoo.
What is this, match game 98 over here?
No, this is jackpot where they missed the
Wait,
question.
what? What? What do you mean 98?
I say that because on match game 98, they always have a lot of censored answers on what they would censor it with the cuckoo.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. But there's always the Bob Stewart cuckoo on Pyramid, you know?
Oh, and then the 2016 to 2000 something match game where the censors were like
a slide kind of, that slide whistle, yeah.
Yeah.
With the Rangers.
With the Rangers, yes.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a 67.
67. All right. Now we go to the man with all the sound effects in the entire world here, David St. Dennis, with the New York Rangers.
Yep. Let me think about this one for a minute.
We can't wait to see what's going there.
I hate this these New York teams, and I'm gonna say 50.
50. It is pornographic voice.
Oh.
I love you so much, man. Thank you very much.
Jason does better.
I know, right? It's like I gotta throw my 2 cents in there. All right, Danny, you're up. You gave it
I'll give it a 65.
65 for Danny Lewis. All right, being that this is the team now, the Rangers. When you think about Brandon, I'll answer that question. I think they're talking in terms of park rangers, Central Park. That's what they're talking about, the Rangers. But the way it looks, to see how the angle curves is like they're Rangers. It's like New York Rangers. Looks like something at a bus stop, in Manhattan. That looks like a bus stop sign more than anything else. Welcome to New York Ranger Station, and I just can't stand the Rangers. Can't stand them. I hate them. But, artistic-wise, they've got a great logo. I mean, it looks fantastic. But there's always something there that's just not more. They've had this logo for as long as they've had it. It's not changed since. So I give it an 80. So I give it about 80. All right, we got 262. We divide that by 4. We get a grand total of 65.5. The Rangers drop to a D. They stay right there. Okay. All right, next up is the Ottawa Senators. That comes up here. And this time we'll start with Danny.
About 87.
87. Ooh. May I ask why the 87?
I guess I like the guy on the logo.
The Senator?
Yeah, it's a cool looking thing.
Yeah, it's superlative. Okay. That's a good one there. All right, Brandon, you're up with the Ottawa Senators.
As I was told, this is not the current logo.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this up.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Okay. Yeah. This is so the logo that we've been given was from 2020. This is the present one. Looks more like
here.
The one on the bottom is the current, but the one we're looking at is actually from 2007 to 2020. So they actually went back to the one that started in 1992 to the present. That's interesting. I think this was only around like with the Islanders. It was only around for a little while. Yep.
I wonder why they did that.
Not sure, but again, fans have a say in that, and they probably wrote in and said we want this logo, but they made it much darker. As you notice, it looks a little bit more tannish than the gold that they had. It looks more gold in the 92 logo than that. But
Excuse me.
Your excuse had too much vodka to drink there, buddy. Right? Yeah.
Oh no, I don't do vodka. Oh my god, no.
I'd be curious to see Mr. Beauregard on some vodka.
I don't do vodka. I don't do beer.
That's good.
You don't do anything? What's wrong with you?
No alcohol.
No alcohol. Yeah.
I'm the same way as Emo.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thanks,
obviously
David.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right. So Danny.
Yeah, I'm with Danny there. I do like the senator under there, and he's like ready to go. Oh,
Yeah.
He looks pumped. I'm gonna give him 85.
85. Very good. All right. And now David, Ottawa Senators.
I'm gonna say 79.
79. Okay. And I like this one, but if they were to put the one from 82 up there with the gold one, you would have got me a little bit higher. You would have got me a 95 on that. But this one stands out, but it looks more like a Trojan, you know, not a Senator. So we call themselves the Ottawa Trojans, you know. So I give it about a 90. I still guess it's a good logo, but not as good as the one I saw that you showed in the picture up there with the from 82. 341 divided by 4 for a grand total of 85.25. That Senators move up to the B tier. All right. Okay, next up is the Philadelphia Flyers.
Fly. Philly has flying out this past season.
We go to Brandon
Baseball,
Bogart.
MLS, all sports. I mean, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Bogart, this is the Philly Flyers.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks.
Fine. Okay, I don't think I spelled that correct.
You can just
That
put-
one has not changed.
Nope. Hasn't changed, but probably the colors have kind of stand out a little bit.
This one's very classic. Very simple. P combined with the wings.
Uh-huh. Well, now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they do actually have one with a circle, and it looks like a hockey puck inside of it.
Oh.
Hockey puck is coming October 2023.
Yeah, just so you know.
Well, just we gotta focus on this one. What we're looking at.
That's fine.
My
Yeah.
bad, October 9th, not 10th. October 9th. That's when it starts.
No, it starts October 2nd.
Oh, second.
You know what, Philly?
I'm here, man. What are you feeling, bro?
Just like Dallas, you got me proud. 100.
100 for Brandon Bogard. Wow. All right, David. That you get a bling. Okay, David, you're up.
83.
83.
And this is what happens every time Philly loses in the postseason on every sport.
Sounds like farting at the end, you know? Okay, Danny, you're up.
Let's give it an 80.
Going to give it an 80, all right? And we have, this, as much as I can't stand the Flyers, I do like the logo. The P just says Philly. It just says, I'm ready to take a P, you know? I'm ready to go with it.
Oh, sure.
Hockey puck, or it looks like a backwards Portland Trailblazers one, you know, where the Portland Trailblazers had that.
No, that's just what the plug should have said. Help them play Peter by applying for the all-inclusive Walgreens credit card. Okay.
Look, the Wipe Those Tears takes no responsibility for any Walgreens credit cards that we're not given off by it. If Danny loses his job, he'll just come back and play the accordion for his career, you know?
Yes.
I like the logo. I think it's fantastic. I'm going to give it a 96. 96, 359, guys. Look at this. Divided by 4 for a grand total of 89.75. Oh, it moves up to the beat here. Wow.
Hey, Jason, I think I have a song I need to play right now. It's that time of the day.
Oh, God. Why do I get the feeling that this is going to be one of those hanky-panky songs?
It doesn't. Okay, that's enough. Hey, be quiet.
All right, will you stop looping it? Okay.
Oh, it's a loop? Oh my God.
Loopy. All
This
right.
is the loop. Oh, sorry.
This is not the loop.
Next one up. What the hell was that? Wow. The screen went blue. I thought we were going to heaven there for a minute there.
No, we'd be going to hell on this show.
We're going to hell. Where's the red screen then? All right. Pittsburgh Penguins is next, and we'll start with Danny Lewis on this one.
Penguins. Well, let's go with 75.
75. All right. Brandon Bogard.
This one started in 1972.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, sort of. It was this team when the team started in 1967. It was sort of there. It was inside a circle.
Yeah.
Circle. Then they just got rid of the circle and just left it at that.
Mm-hmm.
And while I do like that, like what the Penguin is doing it. That's what it represents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, what did I just have today?
Everything.
Told you to lay off those hot dogs, you know? What did I tell you?
I don't even like hot dogs. It wasn't even hot dogs.
Was it a pickle?
Oh, no. Don't remind me. Don't.
You know, and if you have to remind us of that, well, what the hell?
The Pittsburgh pickles, you know?
That's not it, Jason. They'll probably let you know what happened when it came to pickles.
Yeah,
But,
possibly.
with this, I don't even have a clue what's going on with the Penguin's eye.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Like the eye and the beak look like they just kind of, yeah. I see where you're going with that.
Pop goes the weasel.
Will you stop it?
Nah.
It's not your turn yet.
Okay, that was weird.
I know.
69.
69 for Brandon Bogart. All right, now, Mr. David St. Dennis, let's lay it on us. What do you got to say about the Pittsburgh Penguins?
69.
Oh, copycat, huh? Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
I actually like the logo. I mean, the Penguins are one of the teams that I actually like to see out there on the ice, you know. And Penguins are a great bird. I mean, you know, you got everything. You got that yellow triangle in the back there, and you got the hockey, you know. And what Penguin don't play hockey on his day off? You know what I mean? Really, you got to think about that. I mean, hockey, Penguins and hockey go together, man. It's like, you know, it's ice, it's slippery. It's like they don't even need to wear skates. They're flippers alone, man. They're great. They're great on the ice. It matches everything that Pittsburgh stands for, and I will give them a 91.
Oh,
91, I'm giving them, actually. Yes. 304 divided by 4 gives you a total of 76. So they say in the C tier. Okay. Next up is the ever popular but dangerous San Jose Sharks. And not the card Sharks either. Okay. we go to Brandon Bogard for this one.
I like the look of the shark.
Mean thing, huh? You ever saw a shark hockey stick before? It's the first time I've ever saw it, but I thought that was like, wow.
At the same time, my problem is I'm also a little frightened of actual sharks.
I think we all are too. But yeah, I wouldn't want to go out there and get.
I'll give this an 84.
84. Okay. David, you're up with the San Jose Sharks.
Let me say 90. I like this one.
90 for David St. Dennis. Okay. And Danny,
I'll do 90.
90 for you. And I, as much as I can't stand Sharks in general, this one says, "Don't mess with me." I like that blue streak right there on the top of it. Give it a great highlight, but it's like it's coming right out of the water, and you don't really know that it's there until bam, and then it just tacks. And the hockey stick is the victim here. The victim is the hockey stick right there. And I say 95. 95. We've got a total of 359. We divide that by 4 for a grand total of 89.75. And that goes up to the B tier. All right. We've got 2, 4, 6. We've got 7 logos left, not including the Seattle Kraken.
Shoot.
We're coming down to the 120 mark here. 40 minutes left in the program. Next up is the ever popular St. Louis Blues. Now, remember, Brandon, last week we talked about the Utah Jazz, and I said the note and everything where they come from. Here is the actual St. Louis Blues of the hockey team. And we will start with David St. Dennis on this one. Earth to Marinara. Come in, Marinara.
David, where's David St. Dentist?
That's St. Dentist. St. Louis Blues, David. What do you got to say about them? And who's coming in to talk? And it's, okay. He changed his computer. Huh.
My computer crashed.
The laptop crashed?
Because I'm currently recording episode match game for this guy, so it made me with the streamer going at the same time.
Oh, all right. Well, that's okay. That's totally fine. So you've seen the logo right here, St. Louis Blues.
St. Louis Blues. I'm gonna say 80.
80. Okay. All right, Danny, you're up.
Well, since it is the St. Louis Blues, I think I would be remiss if I didn't give him 100.
Wow, 100 for the man. Okay, now we go to Brandon Bogart.
Well,
Oh man!
This might go down as the funniest episode so far with the 3 clowns today. You know what I mean? I don't know. Holy shit. Oh, you didn't buzz me. See?
okay. So it doesn't exactly it looks there is the note.
Yes.
But I don't know. It looks like they filled it with wings, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And also I'm looking at the other ones. The 84 to 87, 87 to 89, 89 to 98 ones. They had the St. Louis logo in it originally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they took it out.
Yeah, there's maybe they just wanted a plain looking logo for it.
So 74.
74. Okay. All right. And now for me, St. Louis Blues. I tell you, I like this logo a lot. It's true to St. Louis Jazz, with the note. I think the reason why they had the wing was because of they wanted to be like the Cardinals with the birds, but they couldn't be the Cardinals. The Cardinals already had the baseball team. So it could be that there's a lot of birds out there that still go into St. Louis. But maybe that's what the Blues really look like. Maybe it could be the St. Louis Bluebirds, the Blue Jays. But then again, that's Toronto Blue Jays. Whatever the case, this has originality to it. You will always never take the Blues away from St. Louis. And for me, I'm going to make it a big 95. Big 95. 349 divided by 4 for a grand total of 87.25. It goes in the B tier. Look at this. All right. St. Louis in there. The B tier so far has a lot of logos in there. Next up is Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, boy. And Brandon's excited about that one. Wow. And on a black background.
The fourth logo.
Yep. But it's not your turn, Brandon. We'll start off with Danny Lewis with this one.
I'll give it an 80.
80. Looks like the bullseye logo,
A little bit.
Yep. Okay. David.
What is the spotlight?
Yeah, everybody's getting like the hot seat now.
93.
93. Woo. Okay, Brandon, you're up.
All right. So this is the fourth logo that they've logo. This is their current one. That's number 4. Do we have to do the spotlight part?
Take them off, please. Thank you. Yeah, he's requesting not to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. The actual lightning itself, it does look like lightning.
Yep.
Thing. I feel like maybe if you lose that oval shaped whatever, you wouldn't lose anything. It would actually make it a little better.
Yeah.
Lightning, I know you're my team, but I'm afraid you're in for a shock. Doc, you don't get 100 like Dallas or Philly. At the very least, 96.
96, though. Very good. All right. And for me, with the Tampa Bay Lightning, great team. Love the logo. I don't like lightning in general. I don't like lightning strikes. We get a lot of lightning down here. You know what I'm talking about, Brandon, with being in Florida and everything. I hate them. I hate thunderstorms in general because we always shakes the house. But this team speaks Tampa Bay, speaks lightning, speaks, what it is. Logo wise, it says, "Don't mess with me. I'm Mother Nature." I'm gonna give it a 92. We have a grand total of 361. We divide that by 4 for a grand total of 90.25. It becomes the second A on our board. Look at that. Oh boy. Look at that, gentlemen. 2 A's up on the board. And we're coming down to the nitty gritty here. What the heck was that?
Me.
Ah, brother. Okay. All right. Toronto Maple Leafs are up next. And this time we go to David.
60.
60. Whoa. May I ask why 60? Is there just...
That's my opinion.
Okay. Fair enough. Brandon
My
Bogart.
first take.
All right, so this. This is the 14th logo they've had.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And actually, the one I'm looking at right now, as far as the image, as compared to the image I was looking at, this one actually is not only pretty simple, it's also very deep. Also, there is a detail with the little ridges, the leaves.
Yep.
And it's got the traditional fonts that they have had for a while.
Yeah.
I gotta go with this. I gotta go with this logo even over my own team, the Lightning. I'm gonna give that one a 99.
99. Oh boy, what a difference of opinion. Okay, Danny, you're up.
Well, we gotta give a shout out to our Canadian friends like Andrew Hawking and the late great host of Wheel of Fortune. I mean Jeopardy, Alex Trebek. Who there is has anyone seen the picture of Alex Trebek wearing the Toronto Maple Leafs jersey with the hockey puck?
The one I saw him wear was the Montreal Canadiens when he was on Card Sharks. That's the one I remember. He actually came on the hockey with the hockey Canadian shirts on that show, one of the shows during that game show host week. That's the only one I remember. I don't remember ever him wearing Toronto Maple Leafs. I thought he was a Canadian.
On Card Sharks?
Yeah, look it up on when they were on game show host week.
But there's a picture of him from like late '90s, mid 2000s of him on the hockey rink wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. But anyways, I'll give it an 80.
80? Okay, not too bad. All right. This one definitely speaks Maple Leafs, Toronto and Canadian for all that. A lot of blue in it, though. I don't really like the blue. The blue is a kind of a turnoff. If it was a brown color where it had some markings of red and brown, like a true Canadian maple leaf would be, what you see on a maple leaf is a brownish, greenish, reddish color, like the turning of the seasons. You know what I mean? This one says this is like putting in Toronto blue Maple Leafs. I mean, this is like the Toronto Blues almost, which is not. So I have to give this one actually a 65, which is really disappointing. 304 divided by 4 for a grand total of 76 goes into the C tier. Interesting. All right, we now go to the Vancouver Canucks, what I like to call the Vancouver Puppanucks. We start with Brandon Bogard with this one.
How do you spell it?
Canucks is
Yes.
Canucks, I think. Yeah, or just put in Vancouver hockey team and it should come up. Yeah, another Canadian team.
Uh-huh.
And I never knew that looked like a Canuck. That looks like some kind of a big ass whale. But who might?
Yeah.
Very deceiving logo, but yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
There you go.
So, Canuck. I just looked up what a Canuck is. And now I'm very disappointed.
Uh-oh.
It is, like you said, very deceiving.
Yeah.
And,
Very
while
deceiving.
I appreciate that it's coming out of the water in the sea, I'm afraid I'm giving it a 58.
58 for Brandon Bogard. Okay. Now we go to Danny Lewis for this one.
Let's give it a 65.
65. And David?
69.
69. Well, now from the looks of it, there's a lot of blue in this again, and I don't know why the team's going to blue when it's really I don't know why they choose blue as their color. If you're the St. Louis Blues, I can understand why you would choose that color, but then again, what the hell is a Canuck? What was the definition of a Canuck there, Brandon? You looked it up.
I did.
Kind of like Canadian for whale.
Spell it again.
CANUCKS, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so
What the hell is a Canuck, man?
all right, yeah. This is why it's very deceiving.
Oh, it's a
David?
I'm here.
It's an orca whale. That's it. It's a whale.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, what the hell is that?
it's a bird.
That's a dumb raven, you hot dog. What are you doing? That's not the bird we're talking about here. Wrong.
Well, that's what I saw.
You saw that?
Yeah, that's what it pulled up pictures of.
Oh, the mascot is Finn the Whale. Actually, is the mascot. For the Canucks. And why is the Canucks logo an orca? Orca-based sports and entertainment purchased the Canucks, and at the time, which replaced Northwestern Sports, and 2 years later, the team changed the logo to the orca, replacing what many call the Canucks' best jersey, the Flying Skate. There you go, Brandon. That's the skate.
Okay.
Still though, like I say, I don't understand orca with a Canuck. If it's supposed to be a flying bird, it should have been the Flying Skate. I'm gonna say 59. 251 divided by 4 for a grand total of 62.75. They stay in the D tier. Oh boy. Down to the final 3, gentlemen. All right. Coming up with the Vegas Golden Knights, one of the newer teams that's been around. Already won 2 out of 3 cups already. So, yeah. So this time we start with Danny Lewis.
Okay. We'll give it how about a 70?
70. Okay. David?
I'm gonna say 95.
95. Wow. All right, Brandon. Now here's a good one here for you to kind of critique. The Vegas Golden Knights. This is their original
Current logo.
Yeah. Looks like UCF Knights almost without,
Yeah, there's Knights. It's in a shield, like
Yep.
the LA and the Florida
Kings.
Panthers.
Yep. Oh, the Kings, right. Yep.
Though this one actually has a much better shield.
Okay. I'm not making noise on that. That's
For
not
the
me.
third time, 100.
100 for Brandon Bogard. I like this one myself too, and I have yet to see the Vegas Knights play, but I've heard they're really good because they won 2 cups out of 3 years so far.
Are they coming to
What are you doing? 98.
are you going to be going to a game, like to see them, like in Florida, like to check them out?
We've got 363 is what we've got for a grand total here, gentlemen. We divide that by 4 for a grand total of 90.75.
You got my question, Jason. Sorry.
In the A column.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
I was trying to ask, are you going to see the other team in Florida this hockey season to check out a game of theirs?
No, because Tampa Bay is like 2 hours away from me. Brandon might go to it because he's actually closer. But
I've been to one before.
I would go see the Solar Bears because they play at the Amway Center. I wish the Solar Bears would be a professional NHL hockey team. We need Orlando needs a professional hockey team, not a minor league hockey team.
They only have a NBA team.
Yeah, that's true. You're right about that. Next up is the Washington Capitals, or in this case, the Apitol. Remember last week, Brandon, we had some logos cut off. Yeah, well, this is definitely cut off. We start with Brandon Bogard on this one.
So this one came out 2007. It's almost replicating the original 1974 to 95 one.
Mm-hmm. You're excused.
I'm looking at the other logos. I don't even know why at the time they went with a freaking eagle and with its stars.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me,
oh, I believe you. Well, the eagle, yes, because Washington is our capital of our country, Washington D.C. So the Eagles, yeah. That logo was only around for 5 years, but as you can see, the original Washington Capitals were up here from 74 to 95. I think the people wanted a little bit more, and I think they got what they wanted. They brought it back. We lost Brandon Bogard there. Uh-oh.
Where did the Mr. Bogard go?
Well, while we're waiting on him to come back, maybe his computer crashed. You know, sometimes you're on StreamYard for these kinds. Okay. Coming back. There he is. Yeah, he is. Sorry about that. We lost you there.
Why did I do that?
All right. So
Why did I do that? Me. Okay, where were we?
Wow.
okay. Mike Richards.
No,
No.
not Mike Richards.
Mike Richards.
Okay.
I wish I had him. If there was a Mike Richards bobblehead, I would buy it and display it in my room.
Yeah.
You'll buy it in a heartbeat, Danny.
Yeah, I know.
72.
72 for Brandon Bogart. Okay. Danny, Washington.
All right, I'll give Mike Richards a 100. No. The final logo on this tier list, well, let's give it a 80.
No, it's not. It's the second to final logo. We still have
Oh,
one more, but you gave it an 80. Okay. David, Washington Capitals.
I 89.
89. Okay. And being that they went back to this logo, as much as I can't stand the Capitals in general, because it's just an ass, glad they went back to this logo from the 74th season. They kind of gave it a fresh paint job. I'm going to go with an 86. We have a total of 327. We divide that by 4 for a grand total of 81.75. It goes to the B tier. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at that, gentlemen. All right, we have one more logo to look at, and that is the Winnipeg Jets. And that's what it looks like. Now we start this one off here with Danny Lewis.
Let's give it a 80.
80. All right. David, Winnipeg Jets.
I'm gonna say 83.
83. And finally, Brandon Bogart, the last logo of the night.
This is their second logo.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, hold on a minute. And Kaboomba.
rightfully so.
Yeah, they used to be the Atlanta Thrashers at one time.
Oh, okay, then.
Yeah.
That's why. You can go back. The Winnipeg Jets.
Mm-hmm. Can we bring it back to the tier list, please? Thank you.
This, you know what? With the plane, it's a jet. I'll give it. And it's also, in fact, now that I think about it, it's also in a puck shaped. 93.
93. And it is Canadian, by the way. Winnipeg.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So that's good. All right, 93. I, used to follow the Atlanta Thrashers at the one time. They didn't hang around for that. So, I mean, you're talking two separate logos. But they went back to They went back to Canada to realize it's not cold enough up there, man. We need more cold. So they went back up to Winnipeg, kept the Jets. They had a big homecoming for these guys. The plane looks pretty interesting. And the leaf for Winnipeg. I give this 88. All right, 88. 344 divided by 4 for a grand total of 86. Another B. And that does it, gentlemen. Very good for tonight's tier list. Oh, boy. You did fantastic. All righty. So,
I wish the St. Louis Blues was on A.
I know, right? But there was no Fs tonight at all, which was very interesting. There were a lot of Ds, but the Bs have it, folks. So out of 31 teams, not including the Seattle Kraken, this panel believes that the NH logos have about an average of B. Pretty good. That most of the teams fall into the B category.
And none of them had an F.
No, none of them had an F. And we finished 15 minutes before the 2-hour shift. Fantastic. I'd like to thank my panel of special guests tonight, Danny Lewis, David St. Dennis, Brandon Bogard, and I'm Jason Nicanio saying, remember, be honest, be real, keep it simple, stupid, kiss. We will see you next week for more of a Wipe Those Tears. Have a good night, and we'll see ya next time. Bye-bye.
And we can do anything that we want.
As you take it one step at a time. Don't forget to subscribe to the David Dyson Network for great more content like this one.